we are on, I'm doing 2 uploads in one day. Oh, I finally got a bit of a groove going on. I can see my hand filming in my sunglasses and it's really annoying. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, the first, we're on day 6 at Blue Mountain Shelter. It was, the first few days were they were tough going, and we were just hiking and hiking because we didn't want to end up stuck on Blood Mountain where you have to have a bear canister. So we hiked through that and we ended up doing 4 miles more than what we expected, just from where we were staying the night before, and it took me maybe 2 days to recover from the approach trail on my first night because everything got wet and I was cold, and I set up my hammock and I was just rubbish at it, and it leaked in it, my sleeping bag, and I just got no sleep. So yeah, and then yesterday we hiked to Low Gap, and wow, that was 11.5 miles, and I absolutely beasted that yesterday. I felt really, really good. Like, all of a sudden I felt like I had loads of energy. We had 2 trail magics. Oh, sorry, I'm doing my water as well. This is the stream. Very slow stream today. Yeah, but we came across 2 trail magics, which was amazing. So I just ate and ate and ate, but mainly I think the thing that helped me was that I had about 3 cans of cola, and so I think the energy from that really, really helped me. This morning I woke up and I was a bit achy. It was mainly the bottom of my feet that were burning, but other than that, all my muscles are fine. I was pretty muscular before, so it's not really the muscles that are bothering me, it's more my joints. Just waiting for my joints to kind of get a bit stronger coming downhill. My right knee isn't great, but I think it'll strengthen up. I've switched to leading with my left for now to just give it a bit of a break, and that seems to have worked. Oh, by the way, this is the view. Can you hear how quiet that is? It's amazing. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for my joints to harden up, but I've realised I've got an amazing ability to go uphill and just never stop. Like, I am a machine. I just go into a zone, like an out-of-body experience. What else to report? Oh, as suspected, my hiking boots are they're just too much. So they've been tucked in my bag. They're weighing me down. So I can't wait to get to Hiawassee to post them back to the people at Atlanta that we have as a base. I need to get rid of them. The trail runners are much better. Nothing major's happened. Oh, I lost my partner in the woods for a little bit, because usually when actually more often than not, I've come to realise you go down to the shelter and then you come back out and then you continue on the trail. And I'm usually the one who can spot the blazes all the time, but I missed the blaze in this case. So I went to the shelter and I thought I was ahead of her, so I thought I'll wait at the shelter. What I'd failed to realise was that the trail continued on before that, so I went down to the shelter and she just continued along the trail, thinking that I was way ahead of her. And I was waiting around for a while and I thought, where is she? She's taking forever. Yeah, so I left my bag at the shelter, I ran, and someone said, oh yeah, I just saw her go up the trail like 5 or 10 minutes ago. So I was like, oh my god, I've lost her, oh my god. So I started running because I thought, well, if she's walking with a pack, I'll be able to catch up with her if I'm sprinting. So I sprinted for, I don't even know how I did it because I'd already walked 10 miles that day, but I sprinted. I think it was just adrenaline carrying me. I sprinted for maybe half a mile and I was shouting her, and then I was getting to the point where I was like, I'm just going further and further and further without my pack, and I'm going to have to go back and get it. And also I have no water, so I'm probably going to perish out here if I keep running. So at that point I had to turn back, and then I came across a guy on the trail, and I was kind of jumping all over the place. Like, it kind of looked like, oh my god, I've lost my friend. Can you tell her name's Rosie, she's ahead, she's got blonde hair, please find her, tell her I'm coming. Okay, I've got my water now. Yeah, so this guy was like met with me going absolutely ballistic crazy because I couldn't find my friend and I needed to go and get my pack. So then I got my pack, continued down the trail for a bit. She'd turned back, he'd given her the message, and she turned back and she found me, and she was so upset. God, I felt so bad that I'd missed that blaze and gone down to the shelter. But yeah, anyway, it all ended well. And now I've named him. I've named my first person. I've called him Pidge, because he's my carrier pigeon, because he carried my message to my friend. So he's called Pidge. I feel kind of proud that I've named someone. It's like my stamp. But yeah, neither of us have trail names yet. Trying to think of things I've learned. I've learned that I've got more stamina than I thought. I've learned to always fill up at a water source. I've learned that boots are too much. And beware of the sun. Oh my gosh, I'm not acclimatised yet, so I'm having to wear long sleeve leggings and everything at the moment because I got a bit burnt, so that's making me really hot. But oh my god. And by the way, I love America, it's amazing. It's just weird and crazy and strange, but amazing. And people have a different culture here, people more talkative and friendly, and yeah, I just feel a bit more content at the moment, so that's brilliant. So yeah, that's my second update. Well, I had a bit of time today because we got here at camp at 1 or 2, so we've had ages to chill, but that's been, oh god, it's been beautiful. So we did 7.5 miles today, so we can get to town really early and like make the most out of our zero, because there's going to be a storm apparently on Saturday, so we're going to zero, drink a lot of beer. That's me over and out. Okay, bye.